With SummerSlam just a couple of months away, I think it is the perfect time to predict and actually see how I would book the SummerSlam card. Apparently, WWE is planning this year's SummerSlam to be this year's WrestleMania, which is really good because I did not think WrestleMania was that good of a card. It was really good from an in-ring perspective, but yeah, it really was not that interesting of a card. This SummerSlam though, it can be really interesting. John Cena might be coming back. Brock Lesnar might be coming back. Hell, if hell turns over, maybe Becky Lynch will come back. Who knows? So, I guess this is my card for SummerSlam. This is how I would book SummerSlam 2021. Let's begin. I have picked about 12 matches, I believe, for the entire card. There may be more matches, but I think they should be more than enough. Most of them are for the championships because I think, yeah, there should be championships, shouldn't they? Yeah, they should be prestigious, so why not? The pre-show consists of only one match, and that is the Women's Tag Championship. The match will be Natalya and Tamina versus Eva Marie and Piper Niven. If they keep her name Piper Niven. I'm recording this just after her Raw debut, so hopefully they do name her Piper Niven and not something dumb. Anywho, the story of the match should be that Piper Niven does all of the work for Eva, and finally Eva gets the pin, hence using her as a muscle while not actually wrestling. I think that'll be the best character for Eva going forward, and I'm sort of kind of interested in this as well. So Piper Niven and Eva Marie, the new tag champions on the pre-show. Let's start the card strong with AJ Styles and Omos defending the Raw Tag Team Championship against RK Bro. RK Bro is the best thing going on in Raw right now, and without a shadow of a doubt, they should win this match. RK Bro needs to become the best tag team in WWE because they're the most entertaining thing. Their stories are also really good, the comedy bits are absolute gold. Hopefully WWE does not WWE this up and absolutely fuck everything up, but I think RK Bro winning the tag team championship as the first thing on SummerSlam, yeah, there'll be a good reaction, wouldn't it? Next up, a little bit less interesting, Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. How is this match set up? Well, Jinder causes Drew McIntyre his WWE Championship match against Bobby Lashley at Hell in a Cell. This leads to Drew versus both of Mahal's backup, I guess, Pete and Shanky. What kind of a name is Shanky, by the way? There's like Slapjack level of that. Anywho, Jinder Mahal then faces McIntyre at SummerSlam. Believe it or not, this kind of is a good match because Jinder isn't that bad of a wrestler, I hope, and McIntyre is really good, and they have a lot of history together, so why not, right? This can be a very early, boring match, but Jinder Mahal wins. Why? I think McIntyre should turn heel. I really think that Jinder should just fatal him for the win, just an upset victory, and Drew loses it and turns heel eventually. I think his character is getting a little stale, but yeah, I guess, or maybe Mahal wins. This is a filler match, to be honest. Next up, the US Championship match, Sheamus vs Damian Priest. Damian Priest is now finally going away from the Miz and Morrison feud, and the right way to insert him back into the championship picture is with the US Championship. Sheamus has kind of ruined the US Championship picture already. It's not him, it's the creative, I know, but his entire feud has been open challenges and then just wrecking people before the match, and that's not that entertaining. And he has defeated Ricochet and Mansoor and everyone else, and I don't get why WWE is absolutely wrecking shop with Sheamus. Damian Priest, by the way, is a really good wrestler, and if you actually give him the belt here, which I would do, I think he can be a very good staple for the mid-card, and eventually he can even move to SmackDown. I think that'll be really fun. So Priest defeats Sheamus to win the US Championship. Now let's talk about the Raw Women's Championship match, Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. At Hell in a Cell, Rhea Ripley defeats Charlotte Flair with an inside cradle. She barely moves on with the match. At Money in the Bank, Rhea Ripley faces Nikki Cross, let's say. In the match, Charlotte Flair causes a DQ win for Nikki Cross. Why not? And she says that she needs another championship opportunity because the inside cradle is not a way that the championship should be won. And hence, a 2 out of 3 falls match at SummerSlam. I think this match would really rule because both of these two women are amazing wrestlers. But I honestly have no idea who should win. Charlotte is probably the better character right now, but I don't know if Ripley needs to lose the title so fast. But I have decided that Charlotte wins. I know, but Charlotte is really good, right? Never forget that. She might be really annoying and really overpowering, but she's also probably the best wrestler, female wrestler on Raw. So yeah, Charlotte wins after two falls, and yeah, become the new Raw Women's Champion. Next up, the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio versus the Street Profits. I think a lot of people would like to see Mysterio versus the Usos. Why not? I'll get to that in a minute. However, I really think this match can rule. Both of them are really, really good teams. Dominic is really good for his age, and he's really spy. And yeah, but I think they should retain. Dom and Ray should retain. And personally, I also think they should retain a lot longer before they drop their championship to the Usos. This would be a fun match too. They're really good. Both of them are really good teams, and fine. This would be a great match in between another big match. Now let's talk about this one. Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso. I Quit match. How this match is set up is Roman has told Jey Uso to take care of his brother in an I Quit match. If Jimmy says I quit, he is banished from the bloodline. He is not to be associated with his family at all. If Jey wins, Jimmy has to acknowledge Roman Reigns. I think this can be a really, really fun match, and honestly, I don't know who should win. I'll leave that up to you. Would you like to see Jey win, or would you like to see Jimmy win? I think an I Quit match between the two should happen at some time. I don't think they're gonna do it, but hopefully they do. The Intercontinental Championship will be defended in a ladder match, and the ladder match will consist of course, the champion Apollo Crews, but also Big E, Kevin Owens, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Cesaro, an all babyface special. I think a ladder match should absolutely take place. Ladder matches rule, and they're without a shadow of a doubt one of the best things in wrestling. I think they're really, really fun. This match, I think I would have Cesaro win because Cesaro has, fun fact, never won the Intercontinental Championship, and I've been clamoring for his win for a long time. He should be the Intercontinental Champion before he moves up to the card to defeat, I don't know, Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship. Pull the trigger on him, please. The SmackDown Women's Championship Triple Threat. Sasha Banks versus Bayley versus Bianca Belair. I have been waiting for this match for a while now, and I think this match will roll. The three women that have been leading SmackDown, the three of the best female wrestlers in the world, yeah, give them the biggest stage of them all, at least this year, and tell them to have a stellar of a match. Personally, I've been clamoring for this match ever since, I believe, even when I did my WrestleMania 37 booking, I believe, and this should absolutely happen. Absolutely. I don't want to see Sasha Banks with Bianca Belair again. I would much rather have Bayley in that match again. Who should win? Bianca should retain. Bianca's reign has just begun, and I don't want it to end because I think she can be a very, very big part of SmackDown going forward. Now we go into semi-main territory. This match is going to be for the WWE Championship, and it will be, as everyone wants it, Bobby Lashley, the champion, versus Brock Lesnar, the challenger. Please, for the love of God, let us have this match. This is such an interesting match. Everyone wants it. Everyone does. But for some reason, they have not given it to us in the last 3 years. That is terrifying. But WWE, I think this year they might go with it. I really think they should. There have been reports that this is on the card, but not finalized. Hopefully it is. And Bobby retains, absolutely. Brock's not winning the title anytime soon because then he has to go in a feud with Roman Reigns. Absolutely. So, Bobby Lashley retains. And also, can you imagine the promo war between MVP and Paul Heyman? Holy shit. Now, the rest of the booking is a bit complicated. See, recently, when it was announced that SummerSlam might be coming back, Kurt Angle posted that he wants to face, well, sort of wants to face, John Cena there as his retirement match. So, we're going to go two ways with this. One, if he actually wants that match and there's any way they can actually have this match. And two, if that does not happen, because these two things drastically change everything. Scenario 1. He actually gets the match. So, John Cena versus Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle's final match in WWE, and I think he should win. Why? As my King of the Ring booking showed, I think this should be a very slow start of a John Cena heel turn. Because of course it should. Oh my god, can you imagine John Cena turning heel in 2021? That'll be fun. Anywho, yeah, Kurt Angle's last opponent cannot be Baron Corbin. Everyone requests that, and he lost his match against Baron Corbin for fuck's sake. Anyway, yeah, John Cena versus Kurt Angle. If it happens, great. If not, God knows. Also, in this case, the ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship also has Seth Rollins, because I could not find a match for him anywhere else. So the match becomes a 6-way match, and eventually still Cesaro wins. And finally, the final match will be Edge versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. This is a match that really needs to happen because Edge got robbed of his opportunity at WrestleMania by Daniel Bryan. He might have won if it was a singles match, couldn't he? And more importantly, Daniel Bryan got multiple singles opportunities, but Edge never did. So I think he deserves this a lot. As of the winner, you know it's gonna be Roman Reigns. There's no way he's losing that title here. Absolutely no. Here's the second scenario where the Kurt Angle retirement match does not happen. Then, the match we're gonna have is Edge versus Seth Rollins. This is a match everyone wants to see also. I think Seth Rollins is more of a modern day Edge. He is the ultimate opportunist. He is who perfected the Money in the Bank concept with his cash-in, and Edge is known for being the ultimate opportunist. What a match! You can date it all the way back to the time that Seth Rollins tried to end Edge's career by curb stomping him on the Money in the Bank briefcase. That'll be fun. So yeah, absolutely without a shadow of a doubt, I would have Seth Rollins beat Edge. Yeah, Seth Rollins has not won a match in forever, and I think he should. Right here. Defeating Edge. Edge does not need a win. Rollins does. So Rollins wins. And in this case, the main event is the most anticipated match of this year with John Cena versus Roman Reigns. We have already had this match at No Mercy in 2018, I believe. If that had not taken place, this would be so more interesting. But since this match has already taken place, we sort of know that Roman is better. But right now, with his tribal chief gimmick, I think Roman versus John Cena is definitely the big money match. Absolutely. 100%. And Roman wins, of course, but yeah. John Cena versus Roman Reigns headlining SummerSlam along with none other than Edge versus Seth Rollins, Bobby versus Brock, and the women's triple threat from SmackDown. I think that'll be a great card. Thank you very much. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to let me know in the comments. Also let me know what else you want to see. If you want to see any other fantasy booking or rebooking, let me know. I'm bringing back the rebooking series very soon. And also please do share and subscribe because that helps out so much more than you can imagine. And also be sure to follow me on Twitter at @NLP_YouTube. You can get a shout out at the beginning of the video. Thank you again, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.